And we got to keep the cussing to a minimum. What's up, everybody in the chat? What's up, everybody?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on? We're gonna you gonna see us here in a second, real quick. We're just gathering ourselves.
Appreciate everybody for tapping in.
Shout out Gotti. Shout out It's Stock. Shout out Lowrider TV.
Gotti.
There you go.
What's up?
Yo, who was the first?
What's up with my brother? Shout out my brother Largo in the chat.
Shout out Lowrider TV though. First comment in the chat.
Yup. What up though?
Shouts out. It's Stocks, Gotti, and then I heard so much about you, Mr.
Hey, hold on. Can y'all let him know who's our first? What have I always said? Who's our first paid employee?
Large?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Thank you.
Yeah.
There you go, my boy.
It's coming, doggy.
It's coming. We got you. All right, let's see. Scene. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? All right, welcome to another episode of the GasLightBoyz. I'm your host, my homeboy Dodger, and I'm here with these two degenerates. What's going on, fellas?
Number one, what's up?
It's cracking on. It's hands to the mic, aka Mr. 40 Ounce Fridays.
Shout out Eyekon TV in the chat.
That is.
All right. So you already know, fellas, what's going on? What's going on with y'all? So how was y'all week? How's everybody doing today?
Good. That's cool. Cool little drive out here.
I already know.
Dog, what is it with the people at 120? My ETA was 240.
No.
I was like, well, that ain't gonna work, right?
Mhm.
Let me get ready though. It's about that time, right? By the time I got on the road, okay, 2:00, 4:30 was my ETA.
Damn.
I'm like, yo,
Fuck.
I kid you not. Yeah, I kid you not. It was really, really bad. I was just like, and then it didn't end up being that bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's still, I mean, it was still, yeah.
No, and you got a trek, fool. I
It's a
appreciate
long,
it.
yeah, it's a long little drive.
No, we're gonna figure out. I was talking to this fool. We're gonna figure out a schedule that's gonna fit us a little bit better.
I ain't worried.
Yeah.
I mean, for right now, you know, we're doing what we got to do. But I was thinking about something, and I'm gonna start it off with this because I had a crazy story. Somebody sent me a story.
Oh, we have our first gaslight story.
Somebody sent me a story, and I
Oh,
don't even wanna
please
pull it up. I like memorized it because I don't want to accidentally.
leak anything.
I don't want to leak any information.
Oh,
that shouldn't be
please,
out.
you gotta tell me.
Okay, so the homie hits me, and he's like, "Has, what would you do?" And I'm like, I don't even know what to tell you right now. So he said that he was hooking up with this chick. They've like been doing their thing for a couple weeks or months or something. That part I can't remember, but it wasn't their first time being physically intimate.
Okay.
He goes to their pad. He was like, at first he was like, you know, he's kind of trying to, and she's like, no, I'm not really in the mood. He's like, all right, whatever. They can't all be winners, right? So he's chilling.
They cannot be winners.
Yeah,
mate.
you know, they can't all be winners, right?
Okay.
So they're chilling, whatever. Then all of a sudden, de repente, like she wanna, you know, whatever. They were drinking, right? And they were having have you had beatboxes?
Fool, beatboxes is ratchetry in a little cardboard box.
But let me tell you this though, it's ratchetry with good credit because I feel like the flavors are a little better.
Is it the snow bunny of?
Look, I just feel like it's ratchetry with good credit. All right. Now here's the thing. She gets a little buzzed or whatever. He said they each had two, and then she went and pulled like a handle of liquor off of the fridge or whatever the hell, or cabinet.
Okay.
Whatever. He just said she reached up and pulled down the handle. I remember he said that. They start doing shots. Now she's like, come on. Se fue la onda la way. He said he went to go do something, and he went to kiss her, but he went to kiss her somewhere else. And he said that when he went to kiss her, he slipped up on a string. So Renato said it. He goes, homie, tell me why I went down to do it. I started flossing.
Damn.
And it wasn't because she wasn't shaved, homie.
What?
So what did he do?
Hold on. I have question. Is this the first night he's known this hyena?
No. Like I said, they hooked up
Okay,
on
okay.
multiple occasions, but it's the first time that he went and like, got his Red Wings on his face or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest.
Wait, he realized after?
When he went down there, he went and gave it a once over, and it was fine.
Once over, he gave it a swab
But
across the
then he
neck.
went kinda crazy. No, hold on though. But then he went kind of crazy. All right, and I can't. I don't even want to pull it up because I'm afraid that I can't. I promise. He's like, you can't say nothing, and I was like, I got you. But
I feel like you can't get Red Wings like it can't. You have to be a willing participant of Red Wings.
I dig that.
You get.
I dig that.
you
Yeah.
get-
So I guess what happened was he said he was down there for like a little second, but then like he felt like a string.
Willing for
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he said that he got up. Here was the punchline. I was like, that's a bar. He goes, so tell me why I run to the restroom for, and I look like a apocalypto in the face.
Hell
He looked like he was about to yell out a war cry and blow on the whistle.
Homie.
Oh hell no.
He said, I thought somebody was about to get sacrificed to a Mayan god.
What the? Oh.
And so,
I felt like I was on the top of a temple.
if you're out there watching this, homie, like we just want to say,
We really
thoughts and prayers.
thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers, homie.
All right. So with that being said,
So what would you do if you went to a highness house? It's not the first time you're grooving, and then all of a sudden you're flossing.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm almost because I'm not just gonna flight high nuts for no reason.
Sure.
But whatchamacallit, I'm gonna tell you I might flight her for. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm telling you, for Red Wings, fool, you gotta be a willing participant.
No, I
fool.
dig it. No, I dig it.
You gotta be a willing participant for Red Wings.
Well, I mean, as soon as I get in that restroom, I'm for sure checking for Listerine and shit. and then after that, it's
do you
just one of
clean
those
that up?
situations.
He's a problem solver. Because the first thing he thought of is, how do I this situation?
You already did it, fool.
He already did it. Like,
This is
what-
valid.
So
fool.
he's like, I need some Listerine. I need to wash my face.
I need to get the hell out of here.
You know what? That is quietly
remember
a very
the-
gangster way of thinking. Because you had a solution. Respects, Ray. He's not a gaslight boy. He's a gaslight man.
A gaslight young man. He's coming into a good one. Okay, do you remember that question from the earlier episode where you're like, what's something that from a house that made you go like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That would make me go, what the fuck? Oh, damn, my cuss.
Oh, we've been.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Shout out Richard McCollum.
Wait, so he
I hope
didn't-
that we continue to make you cringe, but
he didn't tell you what he did?
He said that like he washed himself up, like he cleaned himself up, and then she came out and she was apologetic. She was like, I wasn't trying to be mean to you. I was telling you stop, but I didn't want to like ruin the mood. And be
Oh,
like,
so she was telling that for the
she was well, but she didn't tell him why though. She was like, nah, I'm chilling right now. She never said like,
Nah,
oh,
but when some fool's
it's-
face is
you
going
act-
down there,
Look,
you gotta tell that
she
fool.
knows, yeah.
You know what I
well,
mean?
she started. So her thing was she got up. She's like, I forgot. According to her, according to him,
you know.
you know what I'm saying? That she was very apologetic. You know what I'm saying? She was very apologetic. You know what I'm saying?
Imagine apologizing to you with the blood on your face.
No, but like, and then apparently like she made it right because apparently like he said like he had like a new pro club on, and she actually went and like bought him some.
A new program?
multiple, yeah,
Multiple for one
I was
room?
like, you might
That's
have
a fair
have
trade.
a keeper.
That's
You know what I'm
a
saying?
fair
Like,
trade.
she might be legit. You know?
Okay, I'm not gonna.
Nah,
I'm
you
not
know what
gonna
that
fade
is?
this,
You know?
That's witchcraft.
That's
You know how they say Hainas be doing that?
Oh.
She didn't forget, fool. Straight up, that's
the
witchcraft.
whole spaghetti thing. Or,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
yeah, of course I know. They're talking about every bruja from East LA
Yeah.
way to get a man or what.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why do you think all they know how to cook is spaghetti?
She was right there. Hey, she was right there on Buddy's head talking about sign. On the back of his head.
Dog. First of all, I'm gonna okay. So she needs to tell me exactly why it's going on, because I can't just be like, no, no, no. Why no? You know what I'm saying? Like, why no?
Man, shout out to Largo. You are right. She should have bought him a shotgun.
Yep, exactly.
I got to keep it a buck. Like I'm telling the story the way it was told to me. He used that exact word. I think I might have had a joke for him about that. Like should have got a shotgun. But that shout out Large for that one.
If she's cooking spaghetti, get out. Shout out to Largo in the chat.
If there's any red or dark color based sauce in the plato, you might want.
Spaghetti, red enchiladas, it's all the same.
Dog. Or chilaquiles, you know it's fucking
Chilaquiles.
horrible.
If you see the red can of El Pato run, like if you see a can of El Pato at this point, right? It's like
Yeah.
It smells like next to the LA River. With that being said, I think I want to get into one. So I was talking to our good friend Frank, right?
Yeah.
okay.
And Frank was we're bringing up a friend, right? And have you ever messed with a chick that in reality you hate? Like, fuck, I can't stand this hyena, but like I still go, you know what I'm saying? Like you hate it, like, but you just won't leave.
Yeah.
Isn't that
Most
most people cohabitating in Southern California around there? If you ain't married and y'all don't got like nothing serious and whatever, and y'all living together but you don't like it, let's call it what it is. You know what I mean? With these Bidenomics the way they are, homie, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, I feel like a lot of people at this point. I think the cost of rent is keeping relationships together left and right, at least in Southern California.
I believe.
Not one of them weirdo states where
No,
your
but
rent
this
be
is
like
not.
$500
But
or whatever. You know what I mean?
But this is gonna be valid for all the way around, right? And then we started. The reason why we came across this because we had a homie who. What would I say? How would I describe this, Ray? About the homie, he would need breaks from his life.
Oh, he would basically like how once in a while you take what do they call it, like a day off from your job. You just
Mental health day.
like
Yeah,
skip like senior skip day, but he would do that with his family.
How many kids? Well, you got a wife and kids.
He got a wife and kids. Okay,
How old are the kids?
the kids are young. The kids are like 8 and 6. Shout out to our good brother LA Eyekon who just sat down. What's up, Buckaroo?
I just got done sitting down. Mijo, what's on?
Took a Mino Masa or what?
So we have this homie. Let's see if Frank answers, but I'll tell you in the meantime. So we have this one homie. He used to live like around this area. And hey, Frank, you're on live, perrito. So I don't need you saying any names, all right? Okay. So can you tell us about our friend who used to take a day off from his wife and kids?
Oh, yeah. That fool get me in trouble, fool. Because he was the one without kids. So he would call me, and then it was my day off. And he'd take a whole day off because, he needed a break. So he'd be like, call me like at 7 a.m., right? Because that's when the fool leaves from his house. Hey, fool, my wife don't know. I just called off. I took a vacay day. What's up? I know it's your day off. And then my girl be like, but it's our day. It's your day off. It's our day. And I'd be like, hey, duty calls. I got to go. And so that's what would happen.
No, but then tell him but then you guys would end up at a certain establishment in downtown Los Angeles.
Oh, fool. I mean, no lie, fool. I get excited when I get the call, fool, because I knew what was going to be popping, fool. I knew we were going to head down to a liquor store to go get like 3 beers, 4 beers, start pre-gaming, and then we probably end up in Nicolas or Sam's or something like that.
Uncle Nick's, fool.
Oh,
You didn't have to, fool.
You know what I'm saying?
And after that, it'd be like, okay, well, hey, fool, this madre happened. Let's wind down, roll up a blunt. And then there'd be his whole day. And but he'd go home happy, fool. That's the whole point about this.
that's the whole point.
To say that, it probably made him a better father and husband, right?
Exactly. Totally right.
Exactly.
And I had no clue. It all worked out, fool.
Thank you, Frank. I'll call you later, brother. We're live, but I just wanted to get your confirmation on this.
So my question then is you take a day off from your wife and children?
I didn't.
But have you? It's because it looks like you're thoroughly enjoying this conversation.
That was hilarious.
You're almost fantasizing.
My kids are grown, fool. Like
So do you need a break from them?
they're grown. They do their own. What are you talking about?
Do you need a break from your hyena?
Nah, that's my deuce. But like I see fools that are like that, and I'm like, okay, I guess if that works for you. Like we were just talking about, that's a lot of relationships out here. They don't even like each other, but with the cost of rent today, like, you know, I feel like the economy be keeping people together. I'd be chilling though. No, I'm good.
So,
I like how he got nervous.
so you
What the fuck are you eating?
Pasta.
This fool's eating a fucking. You're eating my fucking things?
the BioSteel.
Putting it in the water.
What the
I opened
fuck?
it like upside down. Shouts out to BioSteel.
Pour a honey pack in there if you're down.
On the live.
Nah,
Let this fool try one.
Nah, it's not gonna hit until like 2 hours from now. You're good. You ain't gonna be around
This is
me.
gonna be on the freeway. Oh.
Just straight-
I'm bricked up on the 210. Like for what? For no reason.
You're
That's
just.
bad,
It's
man.
just a warm up.
It's just so crazy. It's just
So-
warm up is crazy.
This was gonna be freestyling on his way home, all horny bars.
just straight.
Okay, you know what? I'll call my lady. I'll be like, hey, look, I'm gonna take a honey pack now. Just be ready later. Wardy, stretch. Do what you got to do.
Hey, shout out to Frank though. That was a real wingman. That was like duty
Fool, but
calls.
no, but that was no. So this
Mr.
fool.
Massa and Walker.
No, and then I used to get those calls, fool, because he used to be like, "Hey, Wooty Woo just
I
called
gotta
off."
take a
Oh,
honey
he used to
pack
call you?
on live. So on for the podcast. So just like nomás pa que sepas so you can be ready. You know, stretch or something.
You hydrate.
We're gonna be done.
Hydrate.
Yeah, hydrate.
An hour and a half.
We're gonna be done like an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna just go home with a Wessel already, and then you know, I'll bury the bone when I get home.
All right.
Nomás pa que sepas, I'm telling you now. All right.
There you go.
All right, I love you.
As this was shaking his little water bottle.
Who lives in your household with you guys?
We actually at this point, we're like empty nesters.
So it's just you guys.
Yeah, that's what I said. My kids are grown.
Oh,
So he's out here WWE in the house, butt naked.
Like,
I don't know what that's like.
You don't know what that's like?
Oh,
Shout out Chapo. Shout out Chapo in the
shit on
chat.
side, I'm like, hey, go. Wait, how old is he now?
So I have Cupid, which is about to be 6, coming soon here,
Uh-huh.
and he sleeps in the bed.
damn.
Oh, the big homie CB.
And then,
Big homie.
and
Get that
then,
for his own
and
bed.
then he has his own whole room. And then
I got like one of them nice ass car beds. You know what I'm saying?
it's a loft bed. So
That's
Fire.
not, I was about to say it's a Mercedes AMG car
Yeah,
bed.
you know what I mean? Like,
That's same as my car.
like a drop head Cooper.
And then we have a 21-year-old in the household.
Mm.
So I gotta. Everyone has to be asleep.
Oh damn! Can we tell that story?
Hey,
No.
look.
Which story? Go ahead. Let it rip. Fuck it.
Hey,
You already brought it up. You might as well.
The one where you came home a little bit early. I said.
Text me which one. I'm like, text me which one.
Hey, you let me know if we can say.
what am I taking?
Okay,
Oh, the
I'm
blue one.
The
fool.
new one.
Here, the blue one.
yeah, the blue magic.
Hey,
So I'll talk about that.
Increase your stroke game.
no, read it.
Made with real blueberry
No,
extracts.
Read that word again. You said increase your stroking. What does it say though?
Oh, it does. Oh, your stroke game.
Is that like when you got one leg up and you hit it to the what are we doing here? Increase your strop game. That's like Martian mating right there or something.
Just
What do we
do
got?
that.
Thanks, dude.
What do we got here?
Which fucking story? Where'd you text me at?
Shout out to Blue Magic Honey.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, can you?
Okay, so look,
Shout out
this
to
isn't
Magic Honey.
this isn't even a story about me. This is a story about the 21-year-old, right?
This one got caught?
But he wasn't 20 exactly. But he wasn't 21 yet.
Okay.
This fool might have been 18 with a bullet.
Okay.
So nah. He was still like 17, I think.
So.
So I leave to go film or something, but it's local.
Okay.
My wife, I don't know where my wife is. She's not home for whatever reason. I think she's at her family's house or whatever the case may be, or she's shopping at the mall. I don't really care. Point is I go and I'm gone for like an hour and I think I need to grab something real quick. and I come back. So when I come back to the house, I notice there's like a bike in front. I'm like, which one of these little lame ass homies are here? So I walk in and there's no one in the kitchen in the living room. And I'm like, all right. So I enter the hallway, and as soon as I enter the hallway, I just hear heavy breathing. And I pass by the door because I have to get my stuff out of the room. And I look, and he's doing what he got to do. Shit was crazy.
With the door open.
With the door kind of open.
Kinda
So I didn't necessarily see, but
Well, you assume.
it doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist, right?
right.
So, what did I do? What else did I do? No, I didn't do shit.
No, you didn't realize that was happening, and then you said, and then I creeped out of the house, but
Oh no, yeah, I creeped because they didn't know I was there.
Oh, so you snuck out of the house?
yeah, he snuck out of his own house. Man. So that dog, talk about father of the year.
Talk about a real one, huh?
That's,
Let me
But
know.
you know what though? Yes, but the second part is like I know you probably had to feel like you probably at what point were you driving? Were you getting in the car? Were you like, what the fuck am I sneaking out of my shit for you?
Or no, you want to know what I thought to myself is, how come I can't fuck this free in my own house?
You over here trying to have consideration. You over here. In fairness, he thought everybody was gone and was gonna be gone.
Still.
you would do the same if you thought everybody was going to be gone.
Everybody was gonna be gone.
No, yeah, that's different.
You know.
But no one's always gone. That's a good.
That's why he was probably like, "Hey, hop your ass on that little shit."
No, so
Now you'll get here when he's gone.
so now we gave him one of the other cars, right? It's a cool car, good for him.
Uh-huh.
So my wife gets in it to do, I don't know, maybe to move it or whatever the case is, and she gets in the whip and there's just rubber wrappers everywhere. I don't know about everywhere.
At
That's
least
just,
two, probably. It's probably
How many? How many did she pull out?
I'm not gonna call her, but probably like 2 or 3.
There was probably like
And she
two, but the way
complained.
she
It was just
described
the
it, she's like everywhere.
I don't know exactly,
axis
but
was-
she got out of the car,
Uh-huh.
came inside, and she was like, "This fucking little blah blah blah
The
blah blah blah
ass as
blah blah
well.
blah." And I was
Yeah.
like, she was pressed about it, so I was like, "Damn, all right." But I don't think she touched her or anything, so
I hope not.
It's just like the woman in her to just be protective and
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
That's the
son.
mom.
Yeah.
That's just a mom, you know. But
So from now on, what should I have that fool have his door like open when he has his little hyena over,
Not like the homie
He's
Xavier.
older
and
now.
he's even older. What do you
So
know?
that's
that's
what I'm
more
saying.
like
just to be a dick?
Like the homie. Like the homie in the chat. That's progressive parenting, essay. That's progressive parenting.
damn, you're progressive, though.
You know what though? You got to think. Not to make it too deep, but at least you know he's safe.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Wait, this
Rubber's
was
a
eating the
foot-
honey
don't-
already?
That part, I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that he's got like a safe place to smash at. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ducked off somewhere like in a questionable, because we've talked about that. You know what I mean? People.
I think
questionable places.
before we voiced it was okay for him to bring his little girlfriends home,
Mhm.
he was in questionable places,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
risking.
Wait, this was eating the honey already. He's not even telling us.
I thought we were supposed to eat the honey.
Knock it down. Knock
Go
it
ahead, knock
down.
it
We're
down.
supposed to do it all at once.
Shout out to our sponsors, Royalty Honey.
This thing open.
Shout out to our sponsors, Royalty Honey.
Where is? Yeah. So this that blue magic honey. That shit. Let's try it out. Oh.
Did this was do this?
Why are you moaning and you're just barely taking it?
Is it not too?
What's it taste like?
Too sweet?
Honestly, it tastes like a regular honey pack. I don't really taste.
I
like
could
blueberry.
smell the blueberry from here.
You can? I don't
Yeah.
taste it.
Oh, it's because you're maybe drinking a grape drink.
Oh,
Oh, that's
No, I hadn't touched it. I don't think.
Could be right.
Okay, I can taste it a little bit. It tastes like a honey pack though.
yeah.
hey y'all.
You know, 2 hours from now, fierro.
Hey, we're going on what my boy said here. Y'all ever been caught smashing all grave?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna say a fun story. I guess it's different because my wife's popular, right? Hey, so look, you can't clip this one though. I look at the chat like if someone's gonna reveal themselves right there, that they're gonna clip it. So look, one of the first times she came, because remember she was living.
Yeah, I
pause.
remember.
She lived in Miami. So she had to spend the night at my 1-bedroom apartment before we moved into our house or
No, that's
whatever.
fine.
And Downey
Yeah.
or Paramount or Southgate, whatever you want to call it, Hollydale.
Yeah.
So she came over, right? And so he came with her. So this fool was obviously in the living room, right?
You got it.
And whatever was taking place is whatever. And I noticed out of the corner of my eye, this fool was like,
Nah.
keep in mind, this is like a decade ago. So he was like 11 or something, or 12.
Yeah.
And I noticed and I just went prone. You know what I mean? Like I just.
You just went possum.
Was it a? I won't be disrespectful. The logistics of the situation, was it easy for you to prone out quick, or did you have to do some moving?
No, I could prone out quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just played dead.
Yeah.
But that was awkward.
I've had. I was about to say this.
It was like
exact
the
same
corner
thing.
shot. Like,
I had one time when I first started dating my lady, and not first, but yeah, towards the beginning.
I've never told him about that either. Like, hey, little homie, I remember when you were fucking peeking. I never told him, but I saw him.
Hey, you got to clip this now.
No.
I had the same thing. Like one of the first times that I had my daughter like spend the night with me at
I think it's
My
worse
lady's
because it was
fine.
your baby.
and no, hold on. But then one of her children was there,
Mm-hmm.
and then they got along great, but they were like they would get up to no good together.
Mm-hmm.
So like they barged into the room
That's not cool.
in the middle of me.
Were you standing or laying?
No, I wasn't standing. But still, and
Oh,
and I was
locked?
just like, same kind of thing. I like kind of like, it's weird. It's just the reaction that you do is kind of like a like an injured gazelle or something. It's kinda like,
Like a deer in headlights.
homie. I remember I kind of looked, and they both looked at me like, they looked at me like,
What are you doing to our mom?
so they dip out.
Hey,
They dip
actually, I
out.
can't say this story. Never mind.
Yeah. We probably should. But
It's not about my wife. It's
they
about
dip-
someone else.
Yeah, they dip out and they close the door, and she's like, "Oh my gosh!" So I'm like, "Well, come here though, because I gotta finish business." Like, you already ruined my cha-cha. I'm gonna at least complete the mission. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Selfish.
It's like
Being a horny bastard.
selfish. After you proned out, what did you do?
I don't remember.
You didn't complete the mission?
Finished.
I think that was a mission abandonment.
See, thank you, Xavier. Why don't you fools don't believe in locked doors? That's it.
Because in my that apartment, the only restroom you got to go in my room to go into the restroom.
Oh, that's right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember.
Mine, in my situation, she had this weird lock on the door where it was like the entire handle. You'd push it in and like twist it.
Oh,
over, I
that
think.
shit.
And I thought I had done it, but like
Oh,
I guess I hadn't done it correctly, or I'm thinking that
You were all fierrudo.
yeah, for sure that it was that, you know, the meme of the when you're about to smash, it says go lock the door. And you see the little chip like waddling. Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I legit thought I had locked the shit. So I don't know if she like knew how to pop the door open, which is what I to this day I think like she knew how to open her mom's door. You know what I'm saying? But it was all bad. It wasn't a positive thing. Scarred for life, eh?
So it got to the point. I'll tell you what. Now I live alone, but it got to the point because you've been to my mama's house. You know how
Mhm.
that block is all Victorian and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they're old ass houses, right? So it got to the point where I couldn't lay palo in my house, fool, because I'm a big ass fool. So I used to stay upstairs. So I used to get to rocking, and it was fucking Northridge all over again. Bro. It'd be like taka taka taka. I couldn't do it, fool. My sister would be like, your niece and nephew are down here.
Now you're not a little guy,
I'm not, fool. You know what I'm saying?
so this fool's motion is making a ruckus.
Yeah, no, eso sí, güey.
It was,
bro.
Beto said, just change topic, fools.
So, hey, for the podcast is ruining my love life.
Yeah, what's going on, dog? What's talk to us? What's cracking?
So I've been talking to this new little girl, my new little girlfriend or whatever y'all want to call her, right? Oh, now you know what we're gonna name her, fool? Fucking TJ Teeth, fool.
Oh yeah.
Cause Frank named her TJ Teeth because she got some TJ teeth.
What does that mean? They're like
She
perfect?
got him fixed in TJ.
Yeah,
got
so
them
she
from
got the TJ veneers, right? So we call it TJ Teeth.
Okay.
But
TJT, that's so fucking crazy.
so
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah.
How does she feel about that?
We gonna know.
we gonna know today.
Oh, she's gonna watch this shit. Yeah, so-
We gonna know today. So she's a lovely young lady of a darker complexion.
Okay.
So just recently she sends me a screenshot, fool, and it's like, hey, you know, I see I'm watching your podcast, and she goes on a binge watch of every single episode of this podcast. And this young lady is real chocolate, like, you know what I'm saying? The best way I could describe it. So she's half Mexican, half and then the other half is Cuban and black. So she's chocolate. She's like, "Why do you even like me? I thought you only like snow bunnies."
Does this fool even know that story?
Oh yeah, no. Have you been watching?
There was a homeless white woman.
There was a
who
homeless-
told
She
Dodger-
wasn't homeless.
A homeless white woman.
I remember making something about the title about snow bunnies.
Well, okay. So the thing is he found a homeless chick in front of Starbucks.
She wasn't homeless.
She found him, fool.
You rescued her?
No, she wasn't
He was
homeless.
trying to. He was trying to.
Trying to.
And but she ran away.
It's cause she hit me with the fucking. Hey, you know what? You're really handsome, and I folded, pero. I mean,
That's all it took.
That's all.
I'm gonna
it
be
took.
honest.
He's
A
never
nice
been
looking
told that
white
in his
woman
life.
Came and
A
was like,
disingenuous compliment. That's
you
all
know
it
what
took.
I'm saying? Sisters, we're rolling in their grave.
So
And then so what?
No,
this
but
fool proceeded to house her.
I didn't house her.
She lived with you for free?
No, she would come over.
The way you said it, she basically lived with you.
Come over what?
Am I right or am I wrong, Has? Has.
What?
Has.
She didn't live with me.
This fool said he came home one day and she was gone. He expected her
Say
to.
that.
No, that's not true.
She
He
left?
said no. He said he dropped her off and she walked across the train tracks and he never saw her again.
She walked up into the
She
smog.
walked off into the, you know, like Chuck Norris in fucking, you know what I mean, in one of the, in one of those Vietnam movies. What was it? Braddock, missing in action.
No siento,
In the
güey.
jungle. You know what I mean?
I wasn't.
She left you?
She wasn't housed. It's just
But she left you.
she just stopped answering the phone, so I got ghosted technically
Well, how many times were you with her?
for like a good couple months.
Oh, damn.
But I would drop her off, and then I would, you know what I'm
She
saying?
would come over, spend the night, do her laundry.
This fool basically said that she had nowhere to be dropped off at except Starbucks.
Starbucks. Yeah.
So,
So I would take her for
safe to say she was homeless.
I don't like that she would not. You never been to her other house.
That's what I'm
What
saying. She was
other house?
a couch surfer.
No, when you went to look for her, where'd you find her at, or where'd you hear that you might be able to find her at?
No,
'cause
because I
you
had
went on a-
dropped her off at the trailer way.
Nah, remember?
That's what it was. He
remember-
dropped her off at like some burnt out RV. You know, that the slum.
Yeah, yeah, wait, you already know.
But didn't you go
Was she
back
fine?
to the Starbucks?
Yes.
Can I see a picture?
I don't have a picture. I have pictures, but they're not the pictures.
Just block your little peepee.
Wait, did you ever go back to that Starbucks to be like, hey, what happened to so?
I didn't go inside, but you know, I might have passed by to be like, hey, where is this Haina? She stopped talking to me, you know what I'm saying? Answering phone calls. and
That's
stuff.
stalker shit.
There you go.
He's not a gaslight boy. He's
I'm a gaslight man.
You got gaslit. She gas split.
Straight.
That shit was fucked up.
So
I feel bad for you right now, serio.
you see what I'm saying? But no, I don't feel bad for me. I had a great time. So I've been telling this story on this and they've been telling me that I love homeless white women.
Yeah, that's kind of the joke.
And then I get a text, hey, why do you even like me, fool? Why do you even like me? And it's causing major issues in my it's causing major issues in my love life.
Remember that? You remember that was it the Eddie Murphy joke? Okay, yeah. I fucked Snow Bunny. We fucked. Me and you made love. I mean, you gotta try one of those. I don't know. And you're talking to her. You know what I mean? You guys are dating or whatever.
Yeah.
But
What else does she?
okay, serious question. If that snow bunny, whatever you want to call her, comes back out of nowhere,
Don't even
hits you up.
ask.
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Liar.
Good job. No, I believe Dodger.
Nah.
Dodger seems very happy from what he's the limited amount that we've talked about.
Oh, because you're with your new hyena.
I would never do anything like that.
But if you were single, you'd be with her,
Yeah.
huh?
I'm single. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I'm single. I'm a single young man. What are you talking about?
He
I respect it.
I'm a single middle-aged man, so that's why. There you go. Yeah, I'm single. I take her down still.
If you were, but currently you got your thing.
No, I'm saying it. Well,
Does she watch these things?
well, she fucking been.
Well, that's how she found out. She
Yeah,
binge
that's
watched
how
all
she
of
likes
them.
like homeless white chicks. Now let me ask you this. So with the morenita, right? How'd y'all meet?
Oh, she's dark.
That's why she said, "Why you even like me?" Because these.
He
Oh.
was always talking about how he only likes white
Talking
women.
about fucking homeless white women. So my thing is like, if you like what you like, love who you love. You know what I'm saying? But now, how'd you meet? The
TJ
what were we gonna
Teeth.
call her? TJ.
TJT. Oh, shooting my shots. Wait, you already.
Just
The
shot your
DM.
shot?
You met her on the
Remember we were
internet?
talking
Yeah,
about this?
yeah.
Everybody meets on Instagram.
Yeah, everybody meets on Instagram nowadays. I bet
Slid
you.
in the DMs?
Fool. I'm like 8 for 10. Fool.
You know how many
This who's
DMs
fucking
was
Otani. He's Otani with the sliding English.
I'm no key, dog.
He's in the 50-50 club with it.
Fool, I'm 8 for 10 sliding in there. I'm gonna be honest with you.
What's hilarious is 8 for 10 is an oddly specific but like relatively low number.
Uh-huh.
It's like, oh no, he's been counting this. He's like, yeah, I'm 8.
No, she's gonna definitely ask who the other 7 are. And now I want to know.
No, I think we mentioned that. I usually get to where hyenas that like to cook. My thing is to be like, hey, I know everybody be on in the DMs asking
So
for
you're
pussy.
bringing lunch on Tuesday?
Let me just bring a plate.
That's what I'm saying. Let me just get a plate. That's what I
If
usually.
it's still good by the time it gets here, that shit's probably gonna be fire then.
No, I'm saying I got you.
On fire. Depends on the leftovers too, because like Italian's always better the next day, because the noodles just been sitting in the sauce. So Italian warm.
I respect it.
Pretty fire. If you know how to reheat pizza, if you don't know how to reheat pizza,
Oven
yeah.
or broiler.
Air fryer for pizza,
Air
fool.
fryer is a cheat code.
Yeah.
You could also do like on the comal. Like
I've never really ate like
Okay.
the next day pizza, to be honest.
no.
You don't like cold pizza?
Cold pizza is a delicacy. Cold
pizza's
pizza.
good.
Cold pizza is fine. You know what I like the best cold pizza to me is the Pizza Hut, the one with like the real crispy bottom. Is it? I don't know if it's a pan or.
I actually
thick
don't
crust.
mess with Pizza Hut.
Take that one pie with the super crispy bottom. I rock with that. I rock with Pizza Hut. It's been years though actually since I've had it.
What's your favorite pizza, Dodger?
Petrillo's in what's
Petrillo's is
that?
good.
San Gabriel.
That's
Petrillo's is good.
probably one of the best pizzas around.
I'm saying. though,
Petrillo's
look.
high. Petrillo's hikey. That's the one time my pops was supposed to have a birthday party. He thought we were going to Petrillo's and we like had a surprise party for him.
Yeah.
And he got all scared. He was genuinely surprised. I was like, this is dope. Like, surprise pops for his birthday. And he gets all quiet and he goes, so are we going to Petrillo's now? Mind you, we had like the whole house packed. Like,
Oh,
people
so you
can't
guys said come over because we're gonna take you to Petrillo's.
see. Then it was a
And
surprise
it was a party at the house. And
And
he's
then
just
there
like,
was
yeah,
no
I just want
Petrillo's.
And he
pizza.
was upset.
I would have been pressed.
He was. My pops was tight. He was tight about that one. Rightfully so too, because he was just. But what I had to give him was he's not an ungrateful bad. Like he sat there, but he kind of like quietly like, so no.
I just
Petrillo?
don't think older
we're not
people
going to
like
Petrillo's
surprise
then?
parties.
You know what I'm saying?
One of my
But
great
he sat there,
yeah.
he rocked with it. I mean, we had all his favorite shit there, like his desserts that he liked.
It's
They don't like
It's
it.
because you told him you were gonna give him some fucking Petrillo.
Tell him that I was getting shit. I was like, how'd y'all tell him? I'll never forget it. Right before how'd you guys get him here? Like, what'd you tell him? This is my tia's pad. Oh, we told him we're gonna go to Petrillo's. I'm like, ooh, did you get Petrillo's? I asked too.
I was like, oh, why didn't you just order it?
Yeah, like, did you guys get Petrillo's? And they were like, no. I'm like, oh, he gonna be pissed. And then my tia was like, fuck, like, that's her little bro. Like, she knows.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't think of that, mijo. Like, he was like, oh.
For real, somebody could have just brought it,
He
right?
came in and straight asked him. He's like, so no Petrillo? Legit about it. He was cool about it though, because he could have been like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But he was actually he was grateful. But yeah, I remember that. Petrillo's good.
Petrillo's
We
is
ended up
fire.
going like a month later. That's probably the shit. It might be the last time.
Petrillo's, and can I give you an honorable mention right now? Is Baby Bros Pizza. They got a couple establishments through the SGV.
Fire.
They're fire.
I want to tell you, it's kind of shaky-ish, the Pizza Mojo thing.
Yeah, that it's mixed like with three, but it gives me Petrillo's pizza vibes.
Out in the valley, there's a few. I don't even know if they're in the valley or somebody brought it over, but Fresh Brothers, they're pretty cool. They're kind of a local chain, I guess. And then there's this one spot over off like Topanga and Sherman Way. I think it's called Jerry's Pizza. Oh, that one time you popped up on me at the show, like right down the street from it, or next door, I think even. I think it's called Jerry's Pizza. They're stuff pretty good. That kind of vibe.
Do you remember that hole in the wall that fools used to rap at? The Brew Dog right there, like on San Vicente and Wilshire?
In Beverly Hills?
That pizza was fire.
That pizza was really good. That lady was a fucking idiot. She was an idiot. She double booked that venue so many times, bro.
Pretty valid.
But the pizza was fire. And they had one of them big old legit like ovens, huh? If I remember correctly, they had like one of them big brick pizza ovens. But that lady was special. She was stupid.
She was special.
But legit, like special ed. Like it was bro, I was there for so one time I went.
Would Rare have worked with her?
One time I went. Look. That ain't right. But
Was she Rhonda or
was she what?
like Rhonda?
Oh,
or...
no. She was just very like I don't know what her thought process behind it was. I don't know if there was like some kind of ulterior motive or what, but she would like get with it. This is the days of like Owen booking shows. This is like Lyric was still throwing shows. It was that era, right? And so Owen threw a couple shows there, and it was cool. Like we packed them out. It was like he said, it was a hole in the wall, like blink and you miss it, and it was in Beverly Hills, like legit. But it was a cool spot because like if I remember correctly, the sound was really good, and then the way they had the stage set up was like perfect because it was a stage and there's like a long little hall kind of space, the area, and then the bar started and it went around the front like that, and like so there was like a stage with like a good, I don't know, you could probably cram 50, 60, something like that in there. Maybe a little more. And it was just perfect. And it started becoming like my favorite little local spot to rock a show at. And then she just went off the deep end. She started double booking all the time.
Oh.
Like I went once and she had 2 promoters there. And you got one promoter with like 10 rappers you never heard of. And then you got another promoter with 10 rappers you never heard of. And like, well, what are we going to do? You know? And then one time, the next time we went for like if I'm not mistaken, she pulled that shit when we did a toy drive. If I'm not mistaken, she did it the night of the toy drive. That was crazy. We had a toy drive there, and we had a gang of toys. It was like 2 tables full of toys. We were like, hell yeah. And she double booked it that night too, I think.
And who else was
Nobody. Another 10 rappers.
Yeah, another 10 rappers I never heard of. We were like, fuck. It was just, but she did that time, and then I was like, I'm cool. Like I remember telling Owen, like, don't call me no more. Right? Yeah, it's stupid. And that wasn't like that's a little mission from all the way deep in Beverly Hills.
Side note, rest in peace, Vision.
So
Rest in peace, Vision.
We got started on it. I was gonna say, clip this when you get a chance. I think that especially in the brown and black communities, we need to have a real conversation about mental health and where we're at, you know, mental health wise. We've lost a few people in the hip hop community over the last, you know, a couple months, and it's been real tragic. And a lot of times there's issues there. Obviously we heard about what happened with Chino XL as well. RIP Chino XL. I think that needs to be a conversation that we're a lot more comfortable having. I know that with the machista way of a lot of us grew up. And then when you talk about like just like hood shit in general, hip hop, right? As a culture, and then like hood stuff in general, like it's one of those eso no se dice ass things, right? We don't really talk about that. People get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I just think that, you know, RIP Division, you know, RIP Chino. I think we need to have more open conversations when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Vision, that one sucked. That one really. I was at I was a little event when when I got the news. I just had to go sit in the corner for a second. Like, this is bullshit. You know what I mean? Vision was a good dude, man. We battled a couple times. And he would always get mad at me because I told him, like, bro, you one of the nicest battle rappers that I personally know, like off the head like that. But I'm a different animal. You need to stop. And he would always look at me like, I hate your guts. You know what I mean? But we were like really cool like that. Just a genuine. He was the type of person that'll pull up on you at 2 a.m. with like a quarter ounce or half ounce or something, and hit you off. Let's roll this up. And what's cracking, bro? He would do that. Like, he's that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? And just like, you know, I don't know everything that happened, and all the details and whatever, but like, I'm just saying, man, we need to be comfortable having a conversation. It's okay to not be okay. There's plenty of resources out there now. You got people doing the therapy over Zoom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even got to go into an office. You can do it from the comfort of your home. You know, feel free to talk to somebody. In all seriousness, if you're out there and you need somebody to talk to, there's help out there. You don't even got to have like wild bread to do it. You know, what I mean?
we
Like,
could make this your glitch shot for the day. I like that as the glitch shot.
I'm just saying, like, we'll hit it off the top. Now, I'm being serious, man. Like, if you're having an issue, like, you don't have to thug it out, go it alone. It's okay to feel sad about some stuff. A lot of times, you're just like, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. And I get it. You know, like me doing a lot of prison time, you can't show no weakness in there. You can't be sitting there in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? But it's the reason that riots pop off for no reason. You're like, what happened anyways? I don't know. Homie felt disrespected. Well, how? What happened? Like, no one's ever usually going to question that, right? But it's just like, what do you mean? Why did 200 grown men just get in a fight right now? Yeah. Why did 90 grown men just get in a fight right now? Like, how is this, you know, like, what happened? And when you usually break it down, you run it back, and you'll find out 9 out of 10, like, homie just got a really bad phone call. You know, I mean, he just got on the phone. He found out, you know, his lady ain't rocking with him no more. So I come from that place of, you don't talk about that. You're going to be seen as weak. Let me see you shed a tear, fool. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're on an active 3 or 4 yard. You're in the shoe. I just want to see that. Just straight up. I'm just be real. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to look and see weakness. So I get it, especially if you've been conditioned in those kinds of environments. But, like, in all seriousness, man, it's okay to not be okay. And there's a ton of resources out there that don't even cost anything. If you're on Medi-Cal or whatever the case is, like, they'll give you mental health services. Like, it costs like nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just something to think about. You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna be my clutch out for the week, for real. It's okay to not be okay. You know, reach out. It's okay to need help. RIP my boy Vision, man. RIP Chino XL. I don't know if you guys had seen that statement that his family released. It's just it's unfortunate, man. Yeah, man. RIP Vision. Seriously.
RIP Vision. You got anything to add to that one?
No.
Let's see. So, what's your message for the week?
Oh, my message of the week, a little bit controversial, but that's how I feel, so I don't really care. If you're gonna choose a team and that's it. No switching back and forth. If you're gonna be swinging this way, swinging that way. Basically, what I mean is, if you're gonna be eating the cat, eat the cat. If you're gonna be eating cock, eat cock.
That's called being bisexual.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I think bisexual people.
I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I believe it's a controversial take. I believe you're either gay or you're straight.
Now, I did say,
or you're confused.
Now, I did say, remember,
experimenters or what?
Exactly what I think. They're confused, they're experimenting.
That's not good.
But if you do that, then you're basically gay.
That's gay.
That's what I'm saying. There's no in between, right?
I think bisexual people exist. I think that's a thing, right?
They just love everybody and everything.
Or what the fool?
That's just maniacs level 1,000,000.
What the fool from TDE say? He goes, I'm fluid. I was like, all right, let's stop me fluid.
Isaiah Rashad.
He said he was fluid.
Isaiah Rashad.
He said he was fluid.
He's gay.
He's fluid. He said he was fluid.
Isaiah Rashad.
Isaiah Rashad.
Isaiah Rashad's gay.
Yes, you
Shut
didn't
this
know.
shit up, nah. I don't even know
about that?
Respectfully, I don't even know who the fuck that is. Is he like respected him?
He's
known, yeah.
Just because he's from TD don't mean shit to me. Is he like a respected artist?
Yeah, very much so.
He can rap very well.
Yeah,
He
he's
can
like,
rap like.
Hey, I bet he could, boy. Keep that fool out of here, G.
Yo.
And just to say, I don't have nothing against the gay community. That's just my opinion.
No, we have
just
friends
believe
in
you're either gay or
the
you're not.
GPS community, right?
I believe you're gay or you're not. I don't know.
GPS communities.
I don't know about the in between.
Who named it GPS?
That's smack.
Now, why is it GPS?
Because he couldn't say LGBTQ.
Shout out to Smack.
Shout out my bro, Smack.
That's right.
We need you on the Smack from
Smack
Back
from-
on Fig.
Smack from TDE.
Smack from TDE. We need him. Hey, we need you on the GasLightBoyz, Perrito. But the GPS community.
That dude's legitimately hilarious.
Yeah.
That's what he came up with that?
Yeah, he said the GPS community, and it was just because he couldn't say LBGTQ.
They added I see the thing. They added I think I took a picture of it.
They added another letter?
They added a
plus?
no, a I. LG
You're a knife, fool.
QIA. And I don't know what that means.
Relax.
You're-
fool.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, dog. But they yeah, I swear to you.
I?
Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure you have something to do with it.
But even then, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So hazards thing of the week is mental health. This fool's don't be gay. And what's this?
That's not.
Mine is
That's not an accurate representation.
That's not what I said. I said choose a side.
I think the LGB, I think the B community gonna have a problem, bro.
Fuck.
I just don't have a problem with you.
They can't even make up their minds. One day they'll have a problem, one day they won't.
Now I
You know what I mean?
have heard from gay people that feel the same way. Actually, I've heard.
That's where I got this argument from.
Oh really? Okay,
Yeah.
you should have started with that because they might not hate you. And
I know a
on the
gay
internet.
fool that he feels like that. He's like, oh, I don't like that bisexual shit. Like, one day they be messing around with me, and then they're gonna go back to the girl, and then this and that. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know that there was.
It sounds more.
There's
it sounds more
segregation
Like it was
in
a
that-
personal problem. Like he had a fool that he was messing with, but he'll go back to his lady. Or
No, I've heard it from multiple people.
That's not cool.
Lesbians also. Because think about it, if you're a dyke, you're fully committed, right? But if you're with some other girl and then she starts messing around with dudes again.
like with that Heina Frank was
Well,
messing with.
what did I say? Okay, one of my advices for the week a few episodes ago was, gentlemen, if you run into a chick and she says that she's bi, run the other way. Like the amount of head games, as a general rule, from experiences that I keep hearing, right?
Yeah.
The homies are just like, there ain't nothing worse than messing with a bisexual chick. Like the amount of, in their personal experiences, the amount of games played and the
Yeah.
amount of headaches, whatever, it was always a chick that was bi or whatever. But I think it's a valid thing. I think, women could like both. I guess men too, I guess, because how many gay dudes do you know that you hear and they have like a whole family? They got like kids and shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they're gay.
Like if you've heard about, well, it's an old thing, but it's resurfacing, the Menendez brothers.
Yeah.
I've been watching that shit on Netflix. That shit's wild.
I seen part one of that. Like
That's what I'm saying,
I
but
was a kid, I
it's new to me.
I remember that. Like,
See, you know
What that shit is, Eyekon?
I watched a Netflix series.
You know what's funny about that is
Your
back in
favorite
the
or
day they had a lifetime movie made of the Menendez brothers.
That shit's old as dirt.
And I don't know, but the thing that always stuck out to me is Miklo is one of the Menendez brothers.
For real?
Edward James almost is the dad.
For real?
That wasn't even
That's
I think that
right.
was like on Channel 7. It was like a
Miniseries?
a movie. Yeah, it's like a
Right.
miniseries. Yeah.
Everybody's like, what episode of In and Out is, Blood In, Blood Out is this?
All right, I looked it up. LGBTQIA plus
What?
is an acronym that stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, or questioning. Oh, the Q could be queer or questioning. Intersex and asexual.
Oh.
What's that?
Asexual is when people they're not attracted to anything sexually, I think.
So how does that make them gay? That got to do with
They're
being
just
gay.
part of that community.
They just want a spiritual.
They
They're
just
trying to get
united.
pussy, fool.
Well, so basically, the fools don't get pussy. Now they're gonna just be gay.
Didn't you hear they're trying to add
Well, they're not
pedophiles
getting
to that
anything.
list now?
Right. I'm saying people.
They're gonna add what?
They were trying to add pedophiles
No,
to that.
don't do that.
No.
Normalizing that, that's not okay.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
a very fringe movement, and it's insulting the actual like normal gay people. We're not doing that. That's not part of
You
it.
folks did not hear about that?
It's not.
We're not giving that light.
We're not giving that light, and it's not really a thing. It's not like a. It's not. There's no huge push for it. It's a very fringe. Like go talk.
Why
to
you're
gay
trying to
people.
push that movement?
No.
I'm sorry,
I
Dick.
read about it.
I'm sorry.
No, that's wild. No. We're never doing that. That's forever no. It's forever no on that.
Yeah,
We're
I've read
definitely
about
not.
it.
We definitely not. But what else? I don't know. Let's try to switch it up, I guess. I've been doing a lot of recording
What?
with
Have you?
with the compatriot of yours, one Zapata the Ghost.
What is he doing?
Just shot me a bunch of beats.
Are they good?
Oh, I got like 7 hitters.
Did he ever get you that beat?
Are they
Couldn't get that
clearable?
one day?
Yes.
Nice.
No. Wait, I don't know. I
We're
said
just
doing
gonna
it.
we're just
We're
gonna
thugging
thug
it
it
out.
out.
I mean,
See where it goes here.
rare samples.
You sampled them? I'm just kidding. I get it. I understand.
Extremely rare. There's only one of them that's like there's one you're like, oh, well,
All right.
Did you rap good?
my ass off. Like I'll show you after. It's
No,
very,
yeah,
very
that-
pleased with this cut. Have you listened to all of it?
No, not
I'm
at
really,
all.
really pleased with all of it.
What were you gonna say?
Well, he's been there for like half of it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, why? Because he's cooking the beats in your face?
No,
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
We tried that. That wasn't great.
he's just doing it at the studio,
He's
and
just-
I'm setting it up.
I've been over there at the lab with him.
I'm
So he's
getting.
there sometimes editing, whatever the case is.
Fuck, I was gonna. Who's the A&R that's not sus that I could be like I'm getting my whoop de whoop on?
Oh, can't say well, you can't say Eyekon either.
Oh yeah, I'm getting my young Eyekon in real quick at the studio and A&R in a project or two.
I respect it.
You know what I mean?
I rock with it.
So with that being said, I think we're gonna go into memes, fellas.
All right.
Pull him up. Pull her.
All right.
That was a lot of heat this week, by the way.
Hold on, let me make sure we're good. All right, with article. Bam.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bam.
Hating on the saggy titties. Them things still can get sucked on every day.
Factual.
I promise you.
When you going to war, you gonna need some sandbags. You hear me now? You hear me now? Come on, come on now.
Y'all
We
need
love
some
natural bodies around here.
Absolutely.
No body shame.
There's no body shaming here.
There's definitely no body shaming. So how do you the sandbag thing took me out for?
Sandbag thing is wild. The
You
sandbag.
know what I'm saying?
I guess the real question is, what's the saggiest titty that you ever sucked on? Like, how low did it go?
You remember that old chola that one time I told you about?
Yeah.
There you go.
How low?
I didn't have a measurement for you.
But just
I wasn't
eyeballing it.
there with the little fucking.
Just eyeballing it.
Like
How
her
low
chest
is it?
melted down to her belly button?
I'll put it to you this way, almost to the belly button. I'll put it to you this way.
Were they big titties or small?
Oh no, they were big, but they went from being up here to like,
Yeah.
That's
no, she said-
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? But then that she also had hella cake. So with the best way I could describe that was she took the pants off, like it was snug in it and it was like cake, right? The best way I could describe it when the pants came off, like the fucking like when you unwrap a new mattress and it starts. Yeah, hella ass. No?
So you ain't cared.
Yeah,
You ain't cared at all.
Roughly, how old is this woman?
56 years old.
Where'd you find her at a
so
bar?
after the faja came off and shit.
You found her at a bar?
No, that might have been the mom of one of my homeboys' baby's mamas.
That's not that bad. At least it wasn't the mom of one of your homies.
No, one of my homies' baby. Oh yeah, no, that would have been wild. That, and then especially that fool would have probably fucking shot me.
But instead, that fool was happy for you.
No, he shout out to that homie. I'm not gonna put his business out there like
You
that.
can't say it's
Was that the biggest age gap that you ever rocked with?
Yes,
because you were younger,
because
right?
I was younger at the time
How'd
too.
you-
I was in my early 20s.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Shit.
You're like my age, or what?
yeah, I was. Well,
I think you might got me beat at this point.
yeah, no.
That's old.
Yeah, no, I was thugging it out.
Difference, dog.
And the homie always brings it up. He's cause it was the mom. He's like, hey, fool, remember that one night, fool? I had the daughter in the room and you had the mom in the living room.
You never seen her since? Like, you ever go to that fool's daughter's birthday party and see her or something?
No, we moved away and we really don't. We stopped. You know,
Things happen. People drift.
you know what I'm saying? People drift.
But
type
if
of
you were
deal.
to see her again, would it be like round 2 or what?
She'd be
Remember
60.
when I was telling you about she was 56? Let's not round up, okay? She was 56.
No, but if you were to see her again now, she'd be
She'll
60.
be
something.
almost
60 something. I ain't gonna lie. Remember what I told you about the cholas and hitting themselves in the face with it?
Yeah.
That's where you got that theory?
Probably top 10 throw goals. Top 5, honestly, in my lifetime.
Does this fool even know
Well,
what you're
she's
talking
older, that's why.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Does he know your theory about the eyebrows?
Oh yeah, the more of an arch in the eyebrow. That's another text I got from that Ina. It was like, the more of the arch in your eyebrow is the more likely she'll give you some pussy. So the more of an arch she got, the more of a McDonald's sign she got on her face, the more likely she's gonna give it up easy.
And I really rock with that. I do agree with that. That's terrible. I know. That's
Intense.
It's based off personal experience.
I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, just like even not even if I smash, but I'm thinking about like, you know, the little pass arounds from back in the day.
That's what I was gonna say. Most of the hyenas that I hit on the first night had arches in the eyebrows.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna go.
Arches, eyebrows, Dickies, overalls, you know. and a tube top.
Hey, dog. Hey, so I gotta go to this one, right?
Right.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
we still
You had
rocking?
questions, and I was like, why? And then I realized what was going on.
Lindo, qué bonito. Están medio enamorados.
Okay.
Do you think he has
Oh, he
his
doesn't have legs.
That's what that was my.
No, I'm not. No, even then, I'm not thinking. You want to know why? Because if you see his back's kind of hunched like this, so he's not sitting on it. So even I'm thinking, right? Like
so he has some thigh left?
Yeah, I'm thinking, right?
It doesn't look like it. It looked like him.
But even then, how do you think this fool's like throwing follow for?
Leverage?
But how though? Like I can't get the video. Not that I'm over here wanting the
I
video,
understand. If
but
there's no waist to bend. What do you? I get it. Like if there's no threat, right? I get what you mean.
Hella upper body strength, dog.
Was that fool hitting a windmill?
Yes.
He's hitting her in the oil rigger every time. He's doing back arch, puro dips. You know what I mean? Just put it like.
I completely understand because there's no way to like
That's what I'm saying. There's no.
bottom half for the.
yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
can't bend no more, and because you got to right.
He's just sitting there taking it.
He's sitting there taking it.
Crazy.
I mean, roles have reversed, huh?
You
That's the
know?
only way, fool.
All right.
Because he can't thrust. There's no thrust.
But that's what I'm saying. That he don't look like, respect to the homie, but he don't look like super in shape where he could just be like putting himself up and then just like pile driving his high now. You know what I'm saying?
Is there any way that this is Photoshop? Play it.
No,
Hold on, let's see.
Look like it.
this is real.
Looks legit.
Oh nah, he doesn't have that.
He don't have it?
He don't have that.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she's one of those. What you call it? Asexuals. Maybe she's one of those. She could just love him for him.
That fool has hands and a mouth, I guess.
Unless she's one of those asexuals.
Wow.
All right, let's see.
He has hands in a mouth.
What? Let's see.
That's super
Hard.
selfless.
Quick. Really quick. It's like a Ronda Rousey fight. You blink and it's over. I don't make love. I fuck. Hard. Quick. Really quick. It's like a Ronda Rousey fight. You blink and it's over. I don't make.
I feel like
That fool needs a honey pack.
That's what I'm saying.
Probably. He probably needs one of these blue magic honey packs.
And make sure you go ahead and get your royalty honey. But real quick on that, you ever had a homie that was wild like this? And used to say just random wild ass shit.
Or just like filterless is more.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a couple.
So can I tell you a story of a homie from the IE real quick? Low key from Jay's barrio. It was just funny. One day we're chilling at this event or whatever, right? And he started dating this really like hot chick. And this fool just randomly, I always remember this because it was random as fuck.
Yeah.
She's really, really hot. He walks up to me. He's like, Dodger, what's good, dog? Hey, good to see you. He's like, hey, fool, this is my hyena. She's fine as fuck, huh?
I remember this. Yeah. I was there, Dick.
She's fine as fuck, huh? And then walked away from me, fool. But left his hyena right there in front of me.
What?
No, but hold on.
He walked away and left
This
the
is what homie did. He walks up, right? He's like this. He has like he's holding the chick like this, right? He goes like this. He goes, "Hey, Dodgin, what's up? It's my new hyena. She's fine as fuck, huh?" It just walks off. He kind of like half turned her and then just walked the other way. And then he comes up to me. He goes, "Haz, you're not gonna believe." he just comes up to me like, I'm like, "What's up?" And the person he's talking about, we both knew. He's like, "What's up with old boy?" I'm like, "What?" He goes, "This fool just pointed at his chick and said she's fine as fuck." Gave her like a little half twirl, and then just walked away.
Mute this real quick.
Hold on.
Who is it?
Hold on. Yeah, we're hot.
Okay. It was I think no, you weren't there, but somebody else
I will
was.
never appear in such
You
a
don't-
place.
No, because it was half of the campaign was there.
Yeah.
Half the campaign at the time was there.
It wasn't cool enough for me, clearly.
It was,
That's for sure.
Were you not there? I don't know if he was there.
He probably wasn't, fool, for being honest.
Yeah, he probably wasn't. He gonna act like he wasn't in a Gang of Owen shows before though.
Yeah.
Cause I remember I just used to trip out because I just used to laugh at this fool. How me and him got cool was I come home, I don't know who this fool is really. They're at the show and I'm watching a line of grown men like this with their heads down, like puppies and shit, waiting in the line to talk to this fool because they're all wondering when Eyekon's gonna give them their video that they've already
Sounds like Eyekon.
Valid.
That's messed up, huh?
And I was just looking laughing like what the fuck's going on? And so then we start chopping it up, and then the whole like, "Oh, where'd you grow up at?" Blah blah. "Oh, your homie that was my celly. What's cracking?" And we just start chopping it up. Like I just thought it was hilarious. I'll never forget it. It was like, 3-4 rappers nobody's ever heard of.
He's still that low key. I think you got one video of mine. We got to talk about that when we get off.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It was going.
So we're gonna go to the homie. Shout out to the homie Little Fucci. We're working on getting this food coming.
Legendary.
We're working on this food coming out on the podcast.
Fire.
Why is it taking so long?
Lord Binge Quad.
Lord Binge Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Lord Ben's Quad is crazy.
Hey, I'm just saying that Little Fucci, if you want, I'll be fucking Shrek for Halloween.
Oh,
boy.
I swear to
You would make a perfect
I'll be
Shrek.
Shrek for Halloween,
I swear
fool.
to you, I was thinking about that. I was like,
Let's see, play this.
I'll be Shrek for Halloween. Fucci, if you're down, I'm down.
Are we doing a Halloween event? That's cool. Dresses like that, you, Shrek. What?
Yeah, if he'll come
He's
dressed like
wild
this for the
as fuck for
podcast,
that.
I'll wear a Shrek suit. At that point, I don't care, perrito.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got to figure out what I would be to fit in that universe because that's fire.
Donkey.
Super fire.
No, I was gonna say Eyekon's donkey.
Oh, this one does look like Donkey.
Fuck it.
All right, let's go to the next one. Hey, so this is, sometimes when I'm single, I think like Philly right here.
Long wood and good manners. Like, what else do you want? I've got manners, bro.
Make those your vows. During the wedding, yo.
In order to get a girl, all you need is long wood and good manners. Long wood and good manners is incredible, man.
At least when you're taking her back to the bedroom, then you go, no, please, after you.
No, bro, I got long wood and good manners, so I can get anything. Sicko, man. Sick in the head.
Hello, can I open a bank account, please?
He
Yes,
thinks
what's your
a
credentials?
girl's going to sit down at the table and he goes, what do you look for the guy? Long wood and good manners. Hey, it's me. Like, come on, Fez.
You know, sometimes I don't get why I'm single. I got a long wood and good manners. Like,
So, my case in point, I be thinking to myself all the time that I don't understand, bro. I got long wood and good manners.
Long wood and good manners.
There's another viral clip. I can look for it. There was a hyena talking about how she got picked up for a date, and this fool got there, knocked on the door, She opens it. He's like giving her flowers. She like grabs him, moves past him, goes. He tries to open the door for her. She's like, he did everything perfect that I've ever said. I think I wanted in a man. And then 15 minutes to the thing, wherever they're going, steakhouse or whatever, she's realizing like, oh, this is so corny to me. So I think hyenas act like
they want a
romantic ass fool. You know what I'm saying? So I think some women genuinely do, but most hyenas, bro, le gustan la mala vida for real, dog. Let's just keep it a buck, bro. There's a lot of hyenas that like that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when you do like a little too much nice shit, like, see how they treat you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't got to be a dick intentionally, but I'm saying, like, see how they treat you. You know what I mean? I think that whole, like, good manners shit is over. Obviously, you got to be able to pipe her down properly. Yes. But the good manners shit,
why are you talking like you just ate a 3-course meal right now?
I don't know what the fuck happened.
What the heck?
That's the honey packet.
All right, let's see. All right, so this last one has a little bit of a story to it.
There's a little bit of a backstory. So I had just seen it scrolling through my feed, and I thought the shit was hilarious. I sent it to a couple homies, and I happened to post it on my story because I thought it was so funny. We've all been here. Fools be like, we doing it big for the homies B-Day, and it just be 12 dudes drinking Modelos with a torta. The image is self-explanatory.
Honestly,
We've all been there.
There's been several situations that and that torta is always a lovely young lady. You know what I'm saying?
And she could always drink more than everybody else.
Super and low key fade up a couple of the homies.
Yeah.
You don't want to, because your natural instinct is not going to be to hit a woman back.
No, and then she'll fuck.
And so, by, you know what I mean? She gives you a 3 or a 4 piece. By the time you figure out, like, oh, I think I gotta fight back. Like, and it's all. It's
But anyway, to get back to the story of this meme, I'm at dinner, having dinner with the family. I get a message from the homie. Shout out to homie Buckwheat.
On the deader homies.
On the deader homies. This was like, bro, what the fuck? That's Dopey and his homies from his clique. And then he zooms in. You could zoom in and you could see that's Dopey, Bugsy, and a couple other homies.
Hey, look, I don't know who made the meme.
Yeah, we mean no disrespect.
Yeah, no disrespect. Shout out Young Dopey.
Shout out our brothers over at the West Factory.
But I just found this shit hilarious.
I actually got to get in touch with homie. I had a question for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's, you know.
But what's up when
I didn't even see this the first time. I didn't see until you explained the whole thing. I'm like, what happened? I was like, what even happened? I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I didn't remember this meme.
Yeah.
And you told the whole story. I was like, oh, that's fucked up.
So I deleted that shit right away.
And then you put it on the stream.
Hey, we got to tell the story on the deader homie.
On the deadest homie.
Man, I told you what happened last time we talked about this. I started thinking about my data. Fucked up, dude.
Hey, shout out to Large in the chat. He said legend has it that there's still people waiting for a video.
That's definitely ultra facts.
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My apologies.
For sure. There was like, I know there was that one. There's like a lowrider in it.
For who?
Who's throwing up the neighborhood, you know?
For you?
No. What the hell? No.
Oh, you just mean in general.
I was being funny because you're gonna be like, oh, which? Oh, never mind.
No, those are easy to edit.
Those are really easy to edit. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, how many times did you ever get this one? Because I never said it. I thought it and immediately thought that there was a stupid fucking thought. But how many times did you get this one? Like, okay, I want to do this big old group scene, and they got 5 people, and they're like, can you make it look like there's more people in the video?
I think that happens a lot more.
I got that when I would film shows for certain people.
That's tough.
I'd make all of you fools scrunch together, and I would shoot from directly over your shoulders. To make it look feedback.
Man, you're giving game right now. The more you know.
I never had that problem myself, but
that's interesting though, because I remember like the one time thing. I think when we did Riot, and I was like, I'm gonna need a bunch of people. And I just started calling. I was like, "Hey, you want to come through?
Now sometimes you need a lot of people.
You want to come through?" And that was there was no other way to do it. But
there's no other way to do that scene.
Because if not, I mean the whole like, because even if you like
shot that Wacko.
Wacko did shoot that. Wacko did. That was like one of the.
He went to iHeartMedia and just forgot about us.
That was like one of the last things
that he did.
That's funny for you to complain about somebody being on some Hollywood shit. I talk to him. I still talk to him. I don't talk to him a lot, but I do talk to him. And when I see him, like it's like genuine love, like, you know, how you been? What's cracking?
You want to know what though? It's because Wacko never wanted to rap. He never wanted a podcast. He didn't want to do shit except do what he's doing. So it's cool for him.
I genuinely rock with that. I feel like Wacko did make music at some point.
He did not rap
early.
ever.
Ever?
And if he did, he was probably trash.
What was he doing before? No. I know Rabbit did rap because I was thinking B-side.
Rabbit rapped.
Rabbit rapped, but
Rabbit was okay too.
Yeah, no, Rabbit. I heard something. I was like, oh, this was you. Like I didn't know. I had never heard none of his. Because when I came home, he was fully hosting the B-side. That's all he was doing. So I didn't know. And then Wacko, you know what he was doing? He was hosting that EDM show.
Dang, the B-side show.
Hey, shout out to Torta Slayer in the chat.
Torta Slayer?
I love the name. I just love the name, dog.
What does it say?
Torta Slayer said, Eyekon, I seen you worked with LD&E. Yes, I did. I shot some of their best videos.
All right. Anything else you guys want to leave us with? How about you, Mr. Ike?
Message of the week?
Yeah, do you want to leave us with some game?
You know?
Oh.
Nah, it's better that I don't.
Oh, mine.
He feeling
Yeah.
I was just gonna let it rip right now. I just let it against it.
We'll revisit that. Hold on. I didn't give mine. We'll revisit that right now. If she doesn't call you when she's drunk, she don't give a fuck about you.
Homie, that was, I'm not even bullshitting you, the woman I'm with today.
Yeah.
Like, we started dating and we were kind of doing that whole, like, seeing each other all the, when it's new and you're like, all the fucking time. And then her homegirl's like, we never hang out. So she called me like, hey, like, my homegirl said I haven't been out with her in like a month and a half or 2 months, whatever it is. We were going to go bar hopping, but I wanted to talk to you about it because that's not something I would really do.
That's
like,
right.
Handle. Like, I was like, the fact that she called me and was like, I don't really know how I feel about this. I'm like, do what you do. Like, have fun, right? Bruh, the whole night I'm getting pictures like of every drink that she's like, oh, we're here. I'm having a Cosmopolitan or whatever the hell she was drinking. You know what I'm saying? I'm having it this, I'm having it that. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I'm fresh home, like, yeah, less than a year. And so I'm like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. And I remember I was talking to the homie about it and we were chopping it up. He goes, hey, did she end up going out with her homegirl? I'm like, yeah. How'd the night go? I'm like, I don't know. She kept texting me. Let me see. So I'm like showing him the pictures of the drinks. And she's like, oh, fool, you in there, dog. Homie, you. And then it was, she had like packed me lunch or some shit. You know what I mean? I went and he's like, what's that? Like,
definitely she packs you lunch. That's another one.
Yeah, that's another one.
See, I say that to say this because I was getting a variety of calls yesterday. I'm not going to say from who. A variety of calls the other day. And it started off and I was like, damn, I didn't even realize she liked me like that. So she calls me, she's drunk. And then at first she calls me, she's drunk. And then she's all like, hey, she has a pet name for me. She says the pet name. I'm like, whatever. She's all, I love you. You're so good to me. I'm like, what the hell, red flag?
And she's not even a snow bunny. So you got to think like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey.
Right? And then I get another call.
Did she call you handsome?
No, yes, but that's another conversation for a different story. I get another call. Shout out to this young lady. I get another call maybe about 3 hours later, right? And she's more fucked up. And then she's like this in the car, right, with her homegirl. She's talking and she's like, I love you, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then she goes like this and she has her titties out. Out,
Where was she at?
In the car with her homegirls.
That's what I thought you said. So she just had her titties out in the car.
God bless her heart, okay? God bless her heart.
This is going to be awkward, like, when we meet her.
Finally, I get a call from this hyena at the end of the night, drunk as hell, talking about, hey, come pick me up. And then
did you in fact pick her up?
You in there like swimwear.
I did not take advantage of a young drunk lady.
I just said if you picked her up. I
didn't say it. I'd rather leave that last part unknown.
He picked her up.
But anyway.
He picked her up and was a gentleman, and he feels like a dickhead, but he did the right thing.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so Eyekon, so what were you saying, the game that you wanted to leave us with for the week?
The game that I'm going to leave you guys with for this week is never make decisions while you're angry.
I love that.
Yep. That's good game right there.
Never make decisions while you're angry, because if you just sit back, regain your composure, you could enact your deeper master plan more effectively rather than resort to extreme violence or extreme anything. So that's my thought of the day or of the week, rather. It might change, but that's what I'm gonna leave the people with.
All right, I like that.
And also, never give anyone clout unless they deserve it in a positive fashion. So for those of you that are watching this that hate, you'll never get clout from me, buckaroos.
All right, buckaroos. With that being said, this has been another episode of the Gaslight Boys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Low-key, we had more viewers in from the last time. Shout out to y'all.
And I'm gonna say this one last time. Everybody's always asking about the name. I think we touched on it the first episode, right? There's a what's his name? Rene Vasquez. What's his name?
We're not.
Rene, whatever the hell his name is.
He said we're not giving him clout.
We're not giving him clout, sir.
Rene Vaca?
Rene Vaca.
Oh, Rene Vaca. Yeah.
You don't need the clout.
No, I'm talking about. I thought you were talking about old boy.
No. So look, there's a gentleman by the name of Rene Vaca. He had a really funny viral clip about how people have misused the term
gaslighting.
Yeah. You're gaslighting me. You're a gaslighter. We thought that was hilarious. And in the interest of fun and craziness and just...
In the interest of gaslighting.
In the interest of gaslighting, we've decided to run with that name. Look, bro.
I'm not going to sit up here and convince you that something that's happening isn't happening.
Yeah, like
exactly.
Unless you've already been inceptioned.
We are well aware of what the term means. Like, that's the funny part. Mommy be in the comments like, I took a psychology class. Fuck you, ain't a psychology class, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, congratulations, dog. You had $30 to go to fucking, and 3 months to go to community college. Like, fucking, get over yourself. You know what I'm saying? We're well aware of that and all the negative, connotations behind it, but we're just like, a couple of homies that like genuinely rock with each other, and we're always sending each other funny shit, and we're like, haha, the Gaslight Boys. So there it is.
With that being said, we want to give a shout out to all the people in the chat, all the haters.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
If you dislike something and watch you, that's a form of mental illness.
Exactly. Shout out to all the
to y'all though.
Shout out to all the snow bunnies and chocolate lovely ladies.
Both housed and unhoused.
Both housed and unhoused. All right, we're the Gaslight Boys. Thank my boy LA Eyekon for coming out on the stream today.